All right. Shalom, everybody. We don't have too many people here right now, but no problem. I hope my voice coming good and you hear me very well. Is the sound coming good? Let me know, please, if you have any difficulty. Uh, like today we talk about many things, but I decided to change the topic. And like always, we notice how people they change, and the way they change is a great example for us to take a lesson from it. Many of you might have a friend one day, or maybe even a brother or a sister, and then the same person who you thought he is the most close to you, he turned to be a snake against you. Actually, the most dangerous snakes is the one who they are too close to you because you trust them, and then they bite you. And we saw like an example between Wood and Shamshun. You know how the snake hid. You know, it takes time for the snake to appear, but the snake will appear because a snake is going to be always a snake. So this woman, she supported Donald Trump because simply like we need to go to the roots to see why even she supported Trump. Because Trump is a ticket to win. If she don't support him, she will not be a congresswoman. As simple as that. He have to endorse you to be in the office. Now this woman, she got into the office and she thought she is a lion. You know, she was the one of the most vicious, ugly, evil people ever you can imagine. And she will ride any wave to get more popular. Extremely wicked women. So this is her interview with the CNN, and like the CNN, it is the news, or I mean, what we can do, what we can say. I mean, they have a true news.
And exactly why is she leaving?
It wasn't a decision that I came to lightly, but it was a very important decision for myself.
That is a false statement because you did not decide this decision, you've been forced to. It's obvious you've been forced to, because why you want to resign anyway if you are serving the people and you are right? And you are a brave woman who stand for what is right. Why you resign? You resign because you're forced to. The question is why you've been forced to. This is something nobody is telling us. There is something, like if the Muslim now, they told me, either you stop exposing Islam or we will do this. And then I say, okay, I will stop. That means what they will do is really, really bad. Or we will tell the people about you, we will tell them about this. That means what I have done must be way more important than what I am doing or the job I do. So why you resign? You did not tell anybody. You spoke about everything, but there is no way someone is elected and is right and is going to resign because of Trump, he don't like me no more. You can switch party. You can be independent. You can still fight against Trump saying he is wrong, whatever. Why you resign? There is something you are not telling us. What they have against you? What they have against you?
And also for my family.
It was sudden.
It
For my family.
was sudden, but a lot of things changed. I stood for women who were raped when they were 14 years old, and the
And what you did exactly when you stood for them? Like what happened now? Okay, now you stood for women who've been raped when they are 14 years old. How? Epstein file? Like, okay, well, who are those women? And who is the one who raped them? Give us the names. Here we go, there is the file. I stood for, I mean, those people, they have access to everything. She knew that she is demanding this file to be released just to gain publicity. Everybody knows that this file is empty. Here we go, they release it. What is there? Nothing. What we got? With all the noise, she was like a vicious dog. Oh, 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 Epstein. They did that, her and Cow Dance and Sakar Carson and all of them, to gain publicity. Now the file is out. And what is the one who raped those girls? Can you name one? Give us the names. So there is girls being raped, but there is nobody, there is no names of the rapist? Where's the names? So what, you did nothing? You are just a hypocrite, all right? And you are trying to gain publicity by making yourself, you are the one who defend the right of those women. And the hero of Epstein, it turned to be the one involved with Epstein. Most of them, they are Democrat. But until now, we do not know who raped who. There's no names.
The president that I fought for 5 years called me a traitor for that. And so...
You did not vote for him. You fought because this is the only way to get the ticket to be in your job. In fact, if we go and check the previous presidency of Trump, you will notice that everyone work with him, they betray him, one after one. And this is not new. Always, even Elon Musk, he got so vicious and so stupid. And all of this, Elon Musk, he claimed that he want America for better things for America. But then we know that he's upset from Trump because he took the tax cut for buying his cars, which is going to reduce the sales in a massive way. So he supported Trump, but is that what you do to me? Now people will not buy my cars because when you say I will give you extra money, tax cut every year for buying this car, many people will buy it. So he wanted to seek revenge. And then he accused him with Epstein file. And now the Epstein file is out, all of it as it is. Remember, Donald Trump, he cannot take one page of this file because he don't have it and he have no control of it. And because the previous administration, they have the same file and they knew about it word by word. Nobody can delete any word. Here we go, the file is out. It turned to be everything you said is false. So now what happened? Tell us.
That changed the landscape of things.
So I'm going to ask you straight out. Did you surrender? Did Donald Trump run you out of town?
No, not at all. Actually, Leslie, it's more like this, is I said in my statement, I will be no one's battered wife, and I meant it. And I won't allow the system to abuse me anymore.
You really feel abused. You know, he did come after you pretty hard.
You really feel abused? Anyone did anything to you? Any sexual harassment? How you feel abused? I mean, look at this. You see, they play victims always. How the system is abusing you? What do you mean? You are a congresswoman. You have a place on the Congress. You can speak against anyone, including the president. And here we go. How you are being abused, and you go in 60 Minutes saying all kind of garbage about Trump. Remember, you're abused. You're a victim. How he allow you to do that? Is that an act of an abuser? Did he eliminate you? Do you see how they are stupid? So now because this guy, he dumped her. Obviously, she is wicked. I'm not defending Trump, by the way, but I know her. I know from the beginning. If you remember, if you watch my videos 2 years ago, you will see how many times I said this woman is wicked. We don't want to talk about how much money she made during the time she was in the Congress. How fast they get rich. Go.
Hard. He called you a lunatic, I'm quoting. He said all she does is complain, complain, complain in caps, and then he called you a traitor. So he hit you, whacked you.
Yes, he did this in the same time span where President Trump brought in the Al-Qaeda leader that was wanted by the U.S. government, who is now the president of Syria. Then within a week, he brought in the Crown Prince, MBS, who murdered an American journalist.
Look how she lie. First of all, yes, he brought Al Qaeda leader, but Joe Biden, he shake hands with him before, which means he sent his employees to praise him and to welcome him. In fact, this guy obviously he is a member of the like he is sponsored by the CIA. The American government during the time of Biden, they were in contact with him, they're preparing for him to be the president, and now everything is exposed. Now she lied. She said he brought the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia who killed an American journalist. Give me the name of the American journalist who was killed by the Crown Prince. She's talking about a Saudi guy. Suddenly, this stupid woman, she claimed a Saudi guy who was killed in Turkey is an American journalist. American. Listen carefully. American journalist, like not a guy who worked in an American journal, and he was an ex-member of Al Qaeda too. And he was an ex-member supporter of Osama bin Laden. And he was an ex-member of the Saudi intelligence, which means he killed many people. According to this wicked woman, he is an American journalist. In case you do not know that this Khashoggi, he is a wicked man. And he is involved in many, many, many deadly stories. He is a secret agent for the Saudi. Actually, he's not a secret. I mean, everybody knows. And then he joined the Muslim Brotherhood, which is designated by the American as a terrorist organization. According to this wicked woman, this guy is an American journalist. Okay, he was born in America, obviously. Since when he became an American lady? Since when he became an American? Do you see how they lie? American journalists, huh?
And then he brought in the newly elected Democrat Socialist mayor of New York. That was the time span.
What he should do to him? Should he shoot him? What I mean, what do you want? He is the president. This guy will become the mayor. Does that make him bad or make him like more flexible? And he is, you know, he's a good negotiator to make things work. So what if he brought the guy? The guy he is elected to be the mayor. He did not bring someone, nobody. This guy is going to be the mayor in a few days from now. This woman, she thinks Trump is her puppy. And as long you are against terrorists, how come you praise Putin and you want the Ukraine to be killed? As long you are against communists, you are against terrorists, you are against the Syrian president, the terrorist, how come you always defended the filthy Putin? Nobody attacked Ukraine as this filthy women. We don't know why they hate Ukraine. She's against sanctions on Putin. She's against anything will make Ukrainian survive. And at that time, actually, I prayed to God. I said, Lord, shut up this woman. And it's not a secret, by the way. I prayed for you. I prayed for Zakir Carson. And I prayed for the cow dance. And I believe that God always answers my prayer. Ah, there's one I mentioned his name, the previous Pope. And here we go. You become useless. Who is going to vote for you now? Everything they try is to make themselves popular. So I am the woman who want to speak for the women rights. But she is the same woman, she don't care for Ukrainian women being raped, kidnapped by the Muslim, the army of Chechnya. So what? What's our business, according to her? She is the one, she said, she will introduce a visa of B1, which nobody can come to the state because they are replacing jobs. But as soon as she is the same one, she support the visa. Go check the videos. How the same person can be against the same thing and support the same thing? Because simply when corporation they ask her, you are going to harm our business, and she work for them, she support the visa issue. She's very flexible snake.
That he called me a traitor.
You decided not to stay and fight. You decided to give in.
False. She did not. She did not decide anything. She'd been forced to to resign. I'm very sure from that. There's nobody who will leave such a position which gave her all the power she need to have a mouth. Now what she would do, she would open a channel on YouTube. Her company is flourishing. She made a lot of money since she became a congresswoman. We don't know why. But why she will resign? For the sake of argument, Trump is not nice to her. Why she is resigning? She did not give up. She's been forced to. And we do not know why. What happened behind this curtain, There's something fishy.
After President Trump called me a traitor, I got a pipe bomb threat on my house, and
she got a pipe bomb threatened and thrown at her house. And what happened? What happened? What happened? Nothing happened. There's nothing happened. When this happened? They throw a firework. What happened? You see, when you say such a thing, prove it. Show us what happened. Where is the video about somebody throwing something at you? Everybody have security cameras.
And then I got several direct death threats.
What happened to the strong women? They threat you all the time. You are the hero. So? What happened to Marjorie Greene, the one who get a threat all the time? Now those threats are effective. Before they are not. Before you were a hero strong, and now you are weak. You lost your vitamin D. And here we go. You are, So did the threat work on you? No. You are going CNN. I mean, do you see how stupid, foolish she is? If the threat is real, and you are scared, and this is why you decide to resign. So why you are going in CNN to speak against the guy? Are you with me, guys? You see how how foolish she is? If she is resigning because of the threat, that means the threat is real. That means she decided to shut up in order to avoid the threat. But this is not what you're doing. You're going even bigger. You're going in the CNN, which means you don't care for the threat, and you are not telling us why you resigned. All the excuses you are giving us are fake. The proof is you going in CNN, all the outlets of the liberals. If the threat is the reason, you will not be in the CV. All right? Correct? What a clown liar.
On my son.
On your son.
On my son.
Okay, so what happened now? Your son is safe now? Like what happened? As long as the threat on you And this is why you decide to resign. Why you are going in CNN? Don't you care for your son no more? You're like you give up. Son, let them do anything to you, right? Do you see how stupid? I mean, this is just a stupid story on my son. Poor son, you know. And where is your son was last night in the nightclub?
You say the president put your life in danger. You blame him. You say he fueled a hotbed of threats against me, and that you blame him for the threats against your son.
The subject line for the direct death threats on my son was his words, Marjorie Trader Greene.
Oof. But this guy, he say those things to everybody. Just yesterday, he called, what her name? Ilhan Omar garbage. This guy, anyone he don't like, he say the same to him. And look, you know, the threat, the second he says traitor, that's it. He is giving command to his men to kill her. I mean, look, she looks so terrified, you know. And notice she is wearing a blouse have an American flag. She love America. She love America.
Those
So
are death
you
threats directly
blame-
fueled by President Trump. I told him, I told JD Vance, I told them all, sent those directly to them.
And
Yeah.
response?
JD Vance replied back to me, we'll look into it. I got response back from President Trump that I will keep private, but it wasn't very nice.
Give us a hint of what the president.
Why you don't? Why you want to keep it private? Why? Same time, people they get a threat. Anyone who is out speaking in politics or religion, he gets threat every day. Why you are special to send a threat to JD Vance? Why? Are you not like the American? Why you don't call the police? Why you send it to JD Vance? So you are taking advantage of your position to get extra protection because you are above all American. If I get a threat, and I get a threat all the time, can I talk to JD Vance? And he said to me, I will take a look at it. Or because you are not, you are the goat who want to drink from the top of the spring. Because you are a goat. Shouldn't you go to the police? Oh, I am, you know, I know Trump. I want to go to the police. Are you kidding me? I am not like the rest of the American. I am above all. I will speak to the president right now. See how hypocrite you are? The same one you are asking, I mean, how they are the reason for the threat, and you are calling them for the threat. Are you stupid?
Said.
It was extremely unkind.
Her life is in danger? Who's that?
Marjorie Taylor Greene, he says.
Marjorie Trader Greene. I don't think her life is in danger. Frankly, I don't think anybody cares about her.
4 more years.
This new intense
Yeah, hypocrite. 4 more years. President, please, thank you. Please make me a congresswoman. 4 more years. After he make her a congresswoman, she thought she is now in charge. She is the president. The president, he have to do as she say. She's in charge. I have a big mouth. The same as this wicked woman cow dance. 4 more years. She wear his hat, she wear his t-shirt, she etc. because she want to be a congresswoman. And she knew that nobody can make that happen unless Trump, he says, support her, vote for her. And now Trump, he said, don't support her. So she resigned. She knew that her career is over.
vitriol between them is jarring, considering she's been one of the president's most passionate and loyal foot soldiers.
Yeah, she is foot soldier. Hypocrites.
At me that I had signed the discharge petition to release the files. I fully believe that those women deserve everything they're asking. They're asking for all of it to come out. They deserve.
Hold on. Those women, they are asking for all. Who is those women? The victims? Why those victims don't go on TV and tell us who is the one who slept with them? Anyone can tell me? As long those women are there and they are alive, why not a TV station will bring those women and put them in the front of the camera and will tell us who is the one who slept with them? Why? We do not need the file. Bring the women. As long the women, you met them. Why you don't tell us who is the one who raped them? Are you with me, guys? She claimed that she met the women, they took pictures with her, they have the right to, etc. So, okay, tell us who is the one. Give us the name, bring them in. The same you are. Why you don't bring those women with you to 60 Minutes? Why those women, they don't go and make a YouTube? Why there's no names? You are just a hypocrite. I will not be surprised actually if there's no women. And I will tell you what I mean. Maybe the real women who they are used or they get killed. Maybe they don't exist no more. To eliminate any evidence, it is possible that those women get killed already. Who knows? Nobody knows. But she claims she took pictures with them, she met them, these women, she speaks in their voice, which means they exist. Are you saying to me you spoke to those women and not even one of them told you who is the one who slept? Like what? She slept with the men without knowing who? Like is Bill Clinton a person easy to recognize? All those men who they are involved in such a called Epstein file are very famous. Extremely famous because they are extremely wealthy, extremely rich, extremely powerful in politics. So there's no way those girls do not know them. In the same time, by the way, like, everybody speak about victims, 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 but because the whole world became politically correct, let us put things into order. So those young women, did they kidnap them and bring them there? No. No, they could not kidnap. They recruit them and they give them a lot of money and they open their legs. Just because the law says if you sleep with someone is minor, that is considered as a rape. It's a crime. But in reality, those women, they receive very nice gifts, fancy gifts, and a lot of money to open their legs. So they are involved in the crime, and they are part of it. Why them? Why not others? Because simply they are cheap. Oh, she's young. So what? So what if she is young? Who said if you are 15, 16 years old, are you really young? You are a lady already. You have a brain of a human being. If someone 16 years old shot somebody, murdered somebody, do he go to jail? Yes. So why they agree to go? And why they don't tell us the names? So this woman, she found in those issues a key point of getting more popular. Like those wicked people, they look what the crowd like to hear. You remember when the Jewish rabbis, the priest, they took Jesus to the court. You notice the story there mentioning what happened. All of it is about the priest, how they can make the crowd excited and agree with them and support them. Like when they ask him, when they ask Jesus, shall we pay tax to Caesar? Shall we pay tax to Caesar? What was the purpose of this question? If he say no, the Roman will arrest him. If he say yes, the crowd will kill him. Those wicked people, they don't do things for free. And they don't care for anybody. It's just how to get publicity. So how we can get publicity? If Jesus said yes, pay? He just said, let us pay to those occupier, Caesar. If he say no, okay, Roman, take him, torture him, kill him. But he showed them that they are hypocrite. He told them, okay, show me the coin you have in your pocket. They were shocked with the coin. What is that? He said, what is this picture there? They said, Caesar. I said, okay, give to Caesar what is to Caesar. So the hypocrite, they hate Caesar in one hand, but they have the money of Caesar in their pocket. And this woman, she have the money of Caesar in her pocket for all the time since she became involved in politics. And this Caesar, in her case, is a Trump. Do you understand the point? What is the coins in her pocket? Where her reputation, where her congresswomen position coming from? From the money of Caesar, which is a Trump. Who sponsored her election? Trump. Who paid for it? Trump. Because the supporter of Trump is the one who donated for it. They did not donate to her. They donated because of a Trump. Do we agree? Any of them who was not endorsed by Trump, he dropped because he knew he would lose. So she used Caesar to be in the office, and as soon she is there, she thought she's like, the kind of women like this cow dance. She want to control. She is in control. She is an alpha female who everybody have to bow down to her. Imagine if this woman, she is the president. We will go for nuclear war. So we use a Trump to win the election, and then after we become in the position, in order to gain publicity, I go nuclear in anything people like to see, especially conspiracy. I noticed that Americans, they love conspiracy. Just make any story, Like, this cow dance, she starts saying that the Jews is behind killing Charlie, correct? Then the story became very silly and people start laughing at her. So she moved that 8 fighter jets were chasing Charlie. Egyptian, what? Conspiracy. Oh, 8 Egyptian jets are flying over Charlie? Really? Egyptian. And because those who listen to those people are the dummy, they will get publicity. And now because Trump, he said she lost my endorsement, she resigned. Because now she knew she will be cut off. Nobody will talk to her. Nobody will associate with her. She is nobody. She lost her privilege. She thought, and this is what I think, she thought that Trump, he will try to make her happy by giving her some more privilege. Like if I shout a little bit more, Trump, he will not dump me. He will say, okay, let's see what you want to do, what you want, But he did not do what she want. He dumped her. In the Middle East, we say, if you pull the rope too much, you will cut it off. And this is what she did. She thought she have Trump in a leash. She forgot herself. She thought she is the president.
Deserve it. And he was furious with me.
What did he say?
He said that it was going to hurt people. I had asked him, these women are the ones that were hurt. They were raped at 14, they were raped at 16. I watched them stand in front of the press trembling, their bodies shaking as they were telling their stories, many of them for the first time.
So they stood in the front of the press, but they did not tell us the names of who those raped them. Their body is trembling. Were they trembling at that time when they received the gifts and the money? They were trembling, right? We do not know the story. For me, I do not know. Maybe they were raped. Maybe they were not. Guys, does it say in anywhere in the file that they've been raped? Or just because they are underage is considered as a rape? As I know that it is because underage they are considered to be raped, but nowhere in the file says that there's any been raped, is it? Am I wrong? So by law, if you do such a thing to someone underage, it is considered legally as if it's rape. But she keeps saying they've been raped. So can you show us in the file where it says that Billy Clinton, he forced a girl to take off her clothes, he beat her, he held her hands, he raped her? If there's anything like this in the file? I did not see that. They sold them as slaves? Where do you get this from? Why, they are coming from Guatemala? What do you mean sold them as slaves? Where do you get this from? They recruit girls. And when we talk about recruits, does not mean they kidnapped and they've been sold and etc. All those fiction stories. They were forced to please powerful people. Do you have evidence that they've been forced? Okay, hold on. How they went to the Virgin Island? Did they kidnap them and take them from their house? If they kidnap them, then they've been forced. If not, if they float there willingly, that means they are not forced. So in the file, if there's anything about being kidnapped, anyone did read anything like this? Tell me where we can find. If you can give me the page in those files that says that, let me know. Or you guys are making things up. They've been kidnapped. They've been where in file it says that? The street is full of women. They will go with anyone, young or old, anyone who paid them money. And then people, they add their own spice just to move the crowd and make the crowd cry. Do you know how many young children around the world is used for sex trafficking every day? Every day. What about USA? It's the same. Especially migrant. That's why they want more migrant to come. because they are poor, they are weak, nobody support them, they don't dare to call the police. You rape the women, if she called the police, she would deport it. So she preferred not to say anything. Same time, those women, they are out. And now all those, the one who is scary for them is dead. Why didn't give us the names? What is it driving me crazy in this story? Until now, there's no names. They keep talking. She keep talking about being raped, being raped, being raped. Shouldn't this journalist in the station say to her, "Do you know the names of those who raped those girls?" As long you did investigation, nobody wanna tell us who raped who. How in the world they were able to arrest the guy and the woman who was his assistant, but until now nobody is arrested for rape? Where is the rapist? Okay, we got it. He is a pimp. But where is the one who committed the crime? So this woman, she wear a cross. She claimed to be Christian. She don't mind if all Ukrainians get killed, supporting Putin. She praised Trump when he invited Putin and giving him a red carpet. Because all of them, they have the same agenda. They are sponsored by the same agenda. Cow Dance, Sucker Carson, her, all of them. You notice all of them, they agree in issues. All of them. She hates Israel. She hates Israel to death.
And I had told him, I said, you know, you have all kinds of people come in the White House. Have these women come in the White House. These women deserve to be heard.
He said to you,
Why you don't bring them here? Why in the White House? Don't you think it's going to be stupid of a president to bring women just because they've been involved in sex issues? He is a president. Why you want to bring them to the White House? Why you don't bring them here, here, here? Tell this woman, can I call this woman? They come now and tell us their stories about who raped them? Nobody. And next year will go, and nobody. And 10 years from now, nobody. Either they never been raped, and the story is a fabrication, or they are raped, and then they knew who raped them. And if this is true, then tell us who raped them. Too much drama, but they will not give us a single name.
you, people will get hurt.
People will get hurt. I don't know what that means. I don't know who they are.
People will get hurt. For sure, people will get hurt. There's thousands of names in the file, and they have nothing to do with the file. Anyone in the phone book of this guy, his name is in the file. Anyone who sent a message, receive a message from him, from any of his employees, his name is in the file. So if I am a plumber and I text Epstein, a plumber in a good way, by the way, not a bad plumber. Hey, sir, I'm coming to fix your faucet. My name will be in his phone, and it's going to appear in the file. It's a fact. So there's many names. There people. Their names is there, but they have nothing to do with the story. There is people will get hurt. Their reputation will get hurt. Just because their name is there. Elon Musk's name is there. Jeffrey Hakim, his name is there. I mean, almost all the government of USA, their name is there. Those people who will get hurt, none of them is a rapist anyway. Like, don't you notice? The whole file does not have the name of the rapist, which means it's an empty file. There's nothing there. The most important information in any crime is who did and to who. Is that correct? Okay, who did? We have a killer, we have a victim. Who is the killer? They will not tell us.
There were other clashes with the president. She started publicly criticizing him in May on one issue after the next, accusing him of betraying his MAGA America First promises. You went after his, I think you said, trying to entangle us in foreign wars. You said Air Force One should be parked, no more foreign trips.
For an America First president, the #1 focus should have been domestic policy, and it wasn't.
Oh, Lord have mercy. You see how stupid this idiot, I don't know how she became a congresswoman. In fact, if you stay home, that means you don't care for America first. When a president, he go to different country, he go to Japan, is he going for tourism or going to do something for America? Do you see how stupid she is? Is this guy going for tourism, or he is going to make an agreement with the foreign country, which is about business and manufacture and economy? So when he fly overseas, he is not doing American first. In fact, he is doing that. But because she is trying to find any reason, she's trying to put him in a leash. She's like a dog with rabies. She keep barking, hoping that he will do. There is something she wants. We do not know. Otherwise, those excuses, you should not drive your airplane no more and go nowhere. Who are you? You are just a congresswoman. It's not your job to tell the president where he can go. I mean, I feel sorry for the husband of this woman. What she would do to him, possibly he will not be able to drive his car to go do the shopping. She will hold the car in her pocket. He have to beg for the keys. Imagine she is telling him, you should not fly overseas because America come first. But this guy, in each trip he go out outside of America, he bring a lot of investment. So are you saying that when the Prime Minister of Korea, he fly all the way to America, he is not doing Korea first? Are you stupid? He is coming to USA for the benefit of Korea. He's not coming to take a selfie with Trump. Can you believe how stupid this woman is? A president, he fly not for tourism. Obama, he used to go 2-3 times to play golf in Hawaii almost every week, just to play golf. His Majesty. And when he fly, he take with him all the Secret Service and the cars, and you can imagine how much his spending will be. Until now, this guy, he did not go any trip anywhere in the world except for business. And he bring with a lot, he come back with a lot of investment for USA. Just today, the price of gas in Colorado. Anyone here from Colorado? What is the price of gas in Colorado? Let us check. Hey Google, what is the price of gas on Colorado today?
The current average price for regular gas in Colorado is $2.478 per gallon. However, prices vary by city. For example, Colorado Springs averages $2.297, while Boulder Longmont is around $2.52.
This is false news. The price of gas today is $1.60. Let me show you. All right. 1.60. Unless they are lying to us in the news. Hmm? Gas Daddy, what the price today? It says 1.60. Let me check more. Google is still saying 2.48. But I saw it today in the news in the morning. It says 1.60. Maybe what wasn't Colorado? Let us check. By the way, even if it's 2.40, it's way cheaper than it used to be. Here we go. 1.60. I'm not wrong. 1.69 here in the picture. Do you see it? Gas is 1.69 per gallon right now. What was the price during the time of the filthy, wicked Biden? So is the man is doing progress in what he promised to lower the price? When you lower the price of gas, everything should go down because everything connected to energy. The food you buy, it need to be transformed from place to place, from the farm. They need to harvest. Anything you need to do need energy and need gas. And that will cost a lot of money. And that will increase the price of eggs to heat the even chicken. They need to be kept warm. Everything run by energy. The tractor, the car, the heating, etc. Everything. It is a machine who milk the cow. It's not even people no more. And all of those run by energy. So the price of gas, it used to be before in the time of Biden, reaching some places, I think, to $7, $8. I heard this today. Man, really 169, 160? I think I saw it 60, 160. I think this is 169. The one, this guy who took the picture. I think it's 160 now. So she's claiming that Trump is not doing his job. He should not fly overseas. What he would do home? What do you mean? Like we don't have interest overseas? Here we go. He forced China to do as he wish. He forced many countries to do as he wish. He made them come and build manufacturers in USA as he wish. She is a wicked woman. So she's trying to say that Trump is wasting his time. He is not doing his job as a president. In other words, he's a foreign agent.
Through it all, I never changed or went back on my campaign promises and only disagreed in a few areas, like my stance against H-1Bs replacing American
There's a video of her saying the opposite about this visa. The same women.
jobs, AI state moratoriums, debt for life 50-year mortgage scams, standing strongly against all involvement in foreign wars, and demanding the release of the Epstein files.
Oh, when she spoke about foreign wars, do you know what she's talking about? She's talking specifically about Ukraine. And she is speaking specifically about supporting Israel. She don't want USA to support Ukraine, neither Israel. And what is the excuse? Well, we are sending our money there. It sounds good. But if you check a little bit, you will see that we send our money to every country in the world because we have interest. Even China used, and actually during the time of Corona, they was sending assistant to China, and the laboratory there was running by the American money. Nobody opened his mouth. We send money to Jordan, we send money to Egypt, we send money to everybody. Why only this wicked woman, she concentrate on Israel and Ukraine? She never mentioned sending money to Turkey. She never mentioned sending money to anybody except two countries. Israel and Ukraine. Sound like Zakir Carson, isn't it? Sound like cow dance. The Jews is our enemy. And I have to tell you, I think most likely they hate Ukraine because the president of Ukraine is a Jew too. He's a Jew. And they support Putin, who support Hamas, who support Hezbollah, and he armed them. The funny, this woman, she speak about the dictator of the Syrian regime. Yes, he's a terrorist, I agree. But the previous one was a terrorist too. Is it about the suit they wear? All of them, all your friends in the Middle East are terrorists. Putin is a terrorist. He's bombing houses, apartment, buildings. He sent his army to rape women. There is something we do not know behind this woman. And I hope time will come and we will know more.
The president does not support American workers being replaced. You are mischaracterizing what the president said. The president wants to see our American manufacturing industry be revitalized better than ever before. That's part of what he's doing with his effective use of tariffs and cutting goods.
This wicked woman, she speak against giving visa to people to work in USA, right? Okay. The Korean, they came to America. They want to open manufacture, but Americans are not qualified to work in their manufacture. They don't have the skills. So the Korean, they said to Trump, okay, here we go. We brought our employees. You arrested them. Can you do it by yourself? Can you bring us American workers to replace them? They cannot. Thanks to the stupid immigration, they are bringing you people who have no skills. They are not bringing you scientists, skilled people. They are not bringing you doctors, engineers. They are bringing you people they will do cut the grass. So when they speak about replacing American jobs, they are lying. Nobody taking American jobs. And if there is a job American they can do, the policy is very clear. The American company have to announce that this job is available. American have to apply first. If nobody is available to take the job, then they have to bring somebody. Especially when it's come to technology, not for someone just want to use computer. Somebody who is good in fast typing. It have to be about something serious. She is very wicked and vicious. We saw people like those all over. And you see them all over in your normal life. Someone you think he is a friend or she is a friend, and then she will eat you as soon as you don't do what they want. They seek your destruction. She is a Christian woman. She said that.
Live for her first CNN interview since announcing her plans to resign from the House of Representatives. Congresswoman, thanks very much for coming in. Lots going on. This is Pamela Brown, not Pamela Greene. Just want to make that clear.
And she has a beautiful name.
She has a beautiful name.
Oh, look at the flirting now. Look at the flirting. Suddenly she became beloved by the liberals. Oh, look at the love.
That's right.
And your name is Greene, not Brown.
That's right.
I want to be precise. In addition to what we just heard there, President Trump posted yesterday that you are, quote, and I'm quoting him now, not America first or MAGA, and your, quote, new views are those of a very dumb person. That's the President of the United States speaking about you. What's your response to these latest attacks?
Well, actually, Wolf, I feel very sorry for President.
His name is Wolf. She feels very sorry for the president. Well, he's in the office, you're out.
Trump. I genuinely do. It has to be a hard place for someone that is constantly so hateful.
See? You forgot you're kissing his ass on the stage? You wear his hat wherever you go? He is so hateful? Sound very familiar. We heard this. He's Hitler. He's racist. He's KKK. He hated black people. Huh? We heard this before in the same channel you're in. That's why you're there.
And put so much vitriol, name-calling, and really tells lies.
He tell lies and he call names, but this Trump never changed. Like, was it Trump, a different Trump in the first time or the first term he was a president? This is a Trump always the same. Now you discover that he called people names? Are you sure? Very hateful, disgusting person. Shall I play your videos? Praising him as if he is God?
And put so much vitriol, name-calling, and really tells lies about people in order to try to get his way or win some kind of fight. And I think that's exactly what's wrong in America today. That's what's wrong in this toxic political environment that has ripped our country apart. And I personally think that that's poor leadership from a president. It's a very bad demeanor.
Very poor, very bad to her. Very poor president. He's very poor. Margaret Greene, she... How much CNN they paid you to be in the stage? And she become very popular. I mean, those are the same people they used to consider her as a vicious dog. Man, I posted link for you in Patreon chat. It is Qatar and Yeah, forget about him. Guys, don't post links in Patreon. Keep it, I post links only. Don't post those links there. Anyway, there's a lot of wicked people who they will use you and they will throw you. A lot of people, they will use you. And now here we know who used who. We can't say that Trump, he used her. Why? Because we know she will never win election if he did not endorse her. In fact, the coming midterm election, I don't expect a good result. Why? Because a Trump name is not in the ballot. People will not go and vote. And most likely Democrat will take over. The reason people, they went to vote because of a Trump. Who is there to vote for J.D. Vance? He is not, he don't have the charisma. Who? Nobody. So all of them, they are in the office because of him. There's very few. They are always, they have their own, let us say, ground supporters for many years before even Trump is in the image or in the picture. But those are very few. The rest, especially the new ones, all of them are in the office because of a Trump. If a Trump did not endorse you, you will not be there. As simple as that. No, GD is not only not popular. He is sometimes he says he do stupid things. Sometimes he says smart things. But I will tell you, a person who is a Christian, he marry a Hindu woman, that is not smart. Is it? It's against the Bible. As simple as that. When the president of Ukraine, he come to the White House, was it smart of him to make fun of him because he is not wearing a suit? Is that how people who they are in high position they act and talk? When the Prince of Qatar he come wearing his flip-flap, nobody ask him where is your suit? Flip-flap, not even shoes. The Crown Prince is the same of Saudi Arabia. The guy, his country is at war. His people are getting killed. You want him to wear suit, an expensive one, and nice shoes for what? Have you ever heard of somebody telling a foreign president what to wear? But because they are wicked, they are looking for a reason to put him down. Any reason. In fact, a person coming to your house, you shall not ever be rude to him. All the ones who come to the White House and they never wear a suit, nobody question what's your business about what is he coming naked? Is he wearing jeans? No. Very wicked people. Like if this guy J.D. Vance wanna go for president, sadly I will not vote for him, even though I say always, I mean, you have to vote. I will vote for Congress, I will vote for senator, but I will not vote for this guy. In the Middle East we have our tradition. But I think in every culture, when somebody comes to your house, he is your guest. And the guest will be treated badly only if he is not acting as a guest. Is that correct? So if he insulted you or insulted anyone in the house, then you can be rude to him. I never heard of somebody telling somebody why he's dressing like this, especially his clothing is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. What a stupid politician you are. At that moment, I discovered that this guy is immature. It's very dangerous for him to be a president in the future. Maturity is very important in such a job. Those people, they can push the bomb and they can start a nuclear war. Imagine this woman, she became president. You know, all of those Erika, Kirk, like, you know, for me, I felt so bad. You remember, like, when I went live when they assassinate this guy? I really like this guy, but I like him the simple Charlie, not the politician Charlie, the guy who debate and refute the wicked woke. I like that person. But this organization and too much, I support Christians to be united in politically too. I'm not against to organize the power of the Christians, but they become a business. And I know that this organization is going wrong when they invited Tucker Carlson. Like, you invited Tucker Carlson, is that because he's a Christian? Is that because he supports Qatar? Is that because he defends Hamas? Who is the one who invited this guy? So we support Charlie the Simple, the man who debate and answer and refute those stupid ones. We don't support a bunch of politicians doing business. As simple as that. For me, if you ask me, yes, I will vote for the governor of Florida. In fact, now the Muslim Brotherhood, they want to sue him. Let me show you the news. And the governor of Florida, DeSantis, he laughed at them. He says, welcome, go ahead. He just, I think, announced today, right? Today or yesterday? Maybe yesterday. A very good man. And actually, I don't know if you ever heard his wife talking. His wife is astonishing. I'm not talking about her beauty. That's the last of my concern. But you will notice right away how smart she is. And I believe this guy is a great because he have a great women too. Like, it's a perfect couple. He announced, the same as Texas, that the Muslim Brotherhood and CARE are terrorist foreign organization. The Muslim respond, we will sue you. He said, go ahead. Please do me a favor. I'm waiting for it.
So think of it.
Let us see the video.
All right, happening today, a national Muslim group is vowing to sue after Florida officially labeled it a terrorist group. We expect to hear from them later today at a press conference. The Council on American Islamic Relations, also known as CAIR, is pushing back against the new designation from Governor Ron DeSantis. The Muslim Brotherhood also has that new designation. Governor DeSantis argues that the two groups have ties to terrorist groups like Hamas and Hezbollah. The governor's executive order directs the Florida Department of Law Enforcement and Florida Highway Patrol to prevent unlawful activities by these organizations.
Wonderful. This guy, I will vote for him if he decides to go for a president. Very smart man, very decent. Actually, if you ask people who live in Florida, you will see how much happy they have him. During Corona, while everybody was jailed in his house, people of Florida, they have fun. They wear the mask in a funny way only when they go in Walmart. While in New York, you live like a puppy inside a box. This is why actually the prices of houses in Florida went so crazy during Corona, because people are seeking freedom. Very smart man. Actually, now I heard that he will drop even the property tax in Florida, which means you buy a house in Florida, you don't pay tax forever. Go check how much tax they pay in California, in New York, in New Jersey. They will rip you apart. In some cities in USA now, the woke cities, if your house, the price of it is more than etc. money, I forgot the number, then the property tax will jump up to 3 times more than before. Some places 50% more. And this is what the governor of New York, he promised, by the way. He will increase the property of those who supposedly are rich. He will make it a couple of times more. And then those people will sell their houses, will run away. And where they will go? Either Texas or Florida. So I'm really proud of this man. And if you did not hear his wife speaking, go. I saw her actually only twice talking. And I was shocked about how smart she is. I was expecting, okay, the wife, she's the wife, you know what I mean? Like, you know, let us say a good Christian woman. But right away you will notice how smart she is. For how long we were fighting to ban the Muslim Brotherhood and CAIR. Finally, I was speaking about that before anyone you can imagine. Finally, it's happening. Yeah, we can look for his wife. Hold on. I don't know her name actually. And she had a cancer and she recovered from it. I hope, you know, YouTube will not flag us. I don't know if she is a lawyer. I'm not sure really, you know. This is his family. And this is her, I think, talking, right?
First up, Florida's First Lady, Casey DeSantis, has been diagnosed with breast cancer. The governor breaking that news this morning about the mom of...
Yeah. But she recovered from the cancer, which is very good. Oh, look here, maybe she's talking here. Let's see.
There is major blowback today after a blistering article about Ron DeSantis' wife, Casey, called her vindictive and paranoid.
Wait. Whoa.
Laura Ingraham says it's a low blow.
She's a
Anyway, in podcast, you will hear a lot of garbage stuff. I'm trying to find where she is talking. So you can hear her, you know. This is Care responding. Yeah, Care have nothing to do with terrorism. Care responding to DeSantis.
I want to welcome everybody to our press conference today.
I
want to thank our ally community, our friends for being here, and thank the media.
Our friends.
Also for covering this. This press conference is a response to Governor Ron DeSantis' executive order attacking and defaming CARE Florida. CARE Florida is an American civil rights organization.
Absolutely.
That is registered, federally recognized 501c3 that has been operating in the state for over a quarter of a century. CARE Florida is an organization that defends victims of discrimination and works.
Sure. Sponsored by Hamas, and the founder of CARE is a leader on Hamas, and he was kicked out of USA. A bunch of wicked. Sue him. I'm sure they have all the evidence to prove their case that those wicked are terrorists. Otherwise, they will not go far, because, you know, they knew that this CARE is loaded with Muslim lawyers. And they have a lot of money coming from Qatar, etc. Actually, I'm surprised. I was really surprised that Trump, he announced the Muslim Brotherhood as terrorist. Because Qatar is the last one to be happy with this. And that makes me feel really way better about Trump versus Qatar. Because for me, it appeared for some time that Trump will do anything Qatar they want, or Erdogan. But now I'm sure that this is absolutely something will make both Erdogan and Qatar very angry. All right? Yeah. Terror group.
Our next story takes us out to Florida, where the state just declared that the Council on American Islamic Relations, a foreign terrorist organization. This move closely follows a similar order issued in November by Texas's Governor Greg Abbott. So we want to continue to break down this story for you here on Live Now from Fox. Head out to Fox 13 Tampa, where we have Fox's Evan Axelbank joining us. He has been following the story here. And Evan, what do we know now?
Well, it's good to see. I mean, right now, you know, the governor of Florida essentially says that CARE is nothing more than a front for terrorist financing. That is why he has directed state agencies to cease all business with CARE and to prevent anyone who, any state agencies who have worked with groups that are working with CARE to not work with them either. So it's people who are both working directly and indirectly with CARE. State agencies are not allowed to do that anymore. And also he is ordering the heads of state agencies to crack down on CARE and to make it essentially impossible for them to do business, or much tougher for them to do business in the state of Florida and to run afoul of the law, as the governor says they are doing, especially when it comes to funding, in his view, terrorist networks. Now, CARE responded today and said that this is nothing more than a governor being awash in conspiracy theory.
Conspiracy.
And that they are eager to show how their group works. The governor said that he is welcoming their lawsuit because it'll show them and the state the discovery. And, that is what anyone has to show when they're sued. They have to show their documents and show how they operate. Well, CARE says, absolutely, we are eager to show that because it'll absolve us of any wrongdoing. So both are eager to say to one another right now, hey, we'll see you in court.
Yeah, that part is going to be definitely interesting, the discovery process. What about, Evan, I was just thinking about, too, for taxes as well. Is there any tax benefit that CARE receives right now in Florida that might be in jeopardy as well?
Well, like any nonprofit, they would certainly get certain tax benefits, but at this point, it's not clear as to whether their tax status would be impacted by this. Remember, Florida does not have a state income tax. Now, the federal government could, go after CARE in certain ways, but at this point, without an income tax in Florida, it's unlikely that their tax status would be impacted by something like this. But of course, it's unclear, and there's going to be legal fights over this.
What this guy is talking about? Hold on. If they are designated as a terrorist, foreign terrorist, what do you mean their tax? They will not be able to receive money anyway because they will freeze their bank account. Who taught you to talk? If somebody, his status is not legal no more, and not only that, he is designated as terrorist, how that will not impact them in the finance? That means they cannot receive and operate any money. Who is the one who put this guy in TV? Right? Yeah, they bring people, they say stupid things. The second you are labeled in such a thing, then you are not allowed to receive or send and to operate. And we know that everything needs money. Everything need money. Even your funeral need money. Nothing for free. Right? Nothing for free. There's anything for free? Oh boy. Petition to have CP get interviewed by Tommy Robinson. No, I will not have anything to do with this Raymond Ibrahim, especially after he have his vicious attack on J. Smith. That was not mature. But for sure, I don't mind to welcome Tommy Robinson. I respect this guy, Tommy Robinson. I have really a lot of respect for him. You remember when they start attacking J. Smith, David Wood, and AP, and this Raymond Ibrahim, a bunch of kids. All of this because he said something they didn't agree with. They start calling him names. Do you know why I keep distance from those people? They are immature. Not refuting him. I mean, they're making fun, mockery. They accuse him of lying, exaggerating, making things up, all kind of stupid things. Even Abdul, they will not do that to him. This guy in the age of their father. If he's wrong, refute him. As a Christian, he have a great, the same as they defend David Wood when he do good. I defend J. Smith. In fact, J. Smith is better than all of them. I never saw any wrong from this guy. Anyone saw anything wrong from this guy? Nothing. And he is not a super chat guy. They are super chat people. He's a mature man. And he did a great job exposing Islam. So if he say Muhammad was not exist and the one they meant is Jesus, this is his theory. Refute him. They attacked him in a very vicious way. I did not watch the debate, but I saw what they did in the channel of David Wood attacking him. That was not right. Who is the one who brought all those 25 Quran in the speaker corner and showed the Muslims? Do you know how much work it takes to bring those Quran? Do you know how much money it costs to buy all those books? To carry them with you from America all the way there? Anyway, we have a problem of immaturity between those people. All the drama we see right now between Wood and etc. because of the immature. Immature. One is a cheater, cheating his wife, and he speak about Muslims taking the women to the hotel. The other one want to defend the cheater, and supposedly now he's brave. He go live, he says, okay, you know what? I hate Dawah guys, I'm going to give you more ammunition. Very immature. Very immature. Big popo. They start barking at each other, and this is the result. So they started with J. Smith, then they start the friends, you know, the same as this Marjorie, you know, with the Trump. She praised the Trump, amazing Trump. The day Trump, he don't give her what she want, she want to bark at him. You don't have to agree with me, but this is how I see it. And I know they don't care, you know, how I see it. For them is about how to get more, you know, viewers. For me is about how to be truthful. As you see, we don't have too many. Here we go. I went today live on air 3 times, and I know that will not make me get more viewer because people will not be able to watch previous videos. That will keep my view low. But I don't care. Regardless of J. Smith, he knew what he's talking about or not. Let us say he make a mistake. Criticize his mistake. But don't call him a liar. Don't make mockery of the guy. All of them, they do poo-poo. Like they make mockery of this guy. They said, oh, J. Smith, he says that the kings, they make coins to announce their authority, that they are the king now. They are making fun of him. Watch the video. And they are so dumb to the point they forgot that Jesus himself, he used that phrase to announce to them who is the king. He said to them, show me the coin in your pocket. Who is the one is there? They said Caesar. So yes, coins, they have the image of the Caesar, which is the symbolic for authority. The same any dollar. Why the dollar have pictures of those presidents? Those are images of someone was in the office of America, not in China. So when you carry the money, even if you are not American, you acknowledge the authority of America over this currency. You acknowledge the king of this country over this currency. Is that correct? No problem, my friend. He can gain as much. When you go in camera, he will gain publicity. Correct? If you go in camera, people see you. For me, I don't go in camera, so that's not important. The important is when you do wrong, you are wrong. I'm not saying he is wrong when he refute J. Smith. No. I don't agree with J. Smith. But the way they, like, he said that this guy J. Smith is trying to enforce that on us, enforce what he say. That's not true. It's a free country, free world. Everybody say whatever he wants. What do you mean he's enforcing on us? So if he became popular and people listen to what he say, okay, go refute him and people will listen to you. There's no need to put the guy down, right? Catholic don't believe Jesus is God. That is a lie, my friend. I never heard of a Catholic don't believe that Jesus is God. Where it gets from? Don't make things up if you don't want me to block you. All right? Don't be stupid. Don't fabricate things. I never heard one Catholic saying Jesus is not God. Why are you making things up? Don't be a potato. Uh, Brandon Tatum is not a real. Who is Brandon Tatum? I don't know who's this guy. Who is Brandon Tatum? Is that a text in the chat? I mean, a guy in the chat? Yeah, this Raymond became famous in spreading the Zot story, which is good. We support anyone who want to fight Islam. Anyone. I pray we will have way more people from every nation, from every language exposing Islam. This is not our point. This is not about who is more popular, who is less popular. This is not about who said this before and said that after. This is not the case. Oh, the black guy. I'm just looking for the video. I don't care for him. Who cares he? That's not my concern. Do I care? I just look for the videos about this woman speaking about Trump. I found it very laughable and very stupid.
Political environment that has ripped our country apart. And I personally think that that's poor leadership from a president. It's a very bad demeanor, and Americans are very tired of it.
That's it. Are you calling for the assassination of Trump too? What do you mean we are tired of it? What does that mean? You want to replace the guy? See how wicked she is? Those are the ones who praise Joe Biden for the last 4 years. They are the one who call for the assassination of Trump. You join them in the stage because you are wicked and you are a witch. Americans are tired of Trump now? Really? I mean, how fast you change in 8 months. Anyway, anyone have a question for me? We will not play the whole video of this wicked women, but it's funny how people they act. This is an example for us actually to learn how you don't trust easy. How people they can turn wicked against you. I want you to learn how people they can bite you. Those who they are the most close to you, they can be the most dangerous. Are we learning? Dawood and Shamshon, they were friends for 20 years. 20 years, not 20 months. And then look what happened. The wicked ones will never be good. They will be always wicked. They can hide their wickedness for some time, but time will expose the wicked one. The same as the winter will strip a tree from the leaves and then we can see the branches. The winter day will come, and the wicked, whoever he is going to be known. And this is an example. Look at this woman. Learn and be careful. And now I think you know why I don't accept to join any conference of those called apologetic. Do you understand now why? Because I know that Judah was exist on the table of Jesus and he was kicked out from his table by the Lord himself. And there is always many Judahs. The number of Judah increased, not decreased. In the time of Christ, there was only one. Now we have too many. And they have positions in churches, not only like just a bunch of YouTubers. So I keep myself away from the many Judahs. And trust me, they are dangerous. Imagine somebody donate to you, and then he got angry from you. Instead of returning the donation, like in PayPal, you go and you tell people his name, his address, his phone number. Can you believe how wicked? Let us say this guy is bad. He donate to you. At least he donate to you one day because he believed that you are good. Okay, forgive him. Give him the money back. Why you go in public and you tell people his name, his phone? This is what the Muslims do. That is not a behavior of a Christian person. A person, he trusted you. And he gave you a donation. He sent it to you to PayPal. Then as usual, if you don't agree with you, you call him names. And then he decides to take back his donation. You go live on air. Hey guys, do you know the name of this guy? Let me give you his name. What kind of behavior this behavior is? In fact, this guy, he can take your video, the one you made about him, send it to PayPal. They will ban you forever because you broke the policy. You have no right to announce the name and the address of anybody. So be careful and stay away from the wicked ones. I defend people, certain names, including today, I defend. But doesn't mean I trust any of them. Am I clear? I trust none of them. You know what none mean? I trust none. And I have a very good reason not to trust any of them. The Lord, he taught us to be vigilant. See, you do not know me. You never saw me and you will never see me. And I have a reason. And the reason is very simple. I am not interested of celebrity. Otherwise, I am in the internet before all of those. I was fighting Islam when they don't even know what Muhammad name mean. Most of the things they learn about Islam is coming from me. Even Sam Shamoun, he used to call me my master in Islam. Oh no, CP, you're my teacher. You remember, right? They all learn from me. I'm so glad I taught them. And I don't care for the publicity. One of the things, when you gain publicity, you lose your dignity because you become so arrogant and so proud. And you think you are, that's it. Anyone try to be there, he is your competition, he is your enemy. Publicity bring money. Publicity brings sex. And we saw an example of the cheater. Publicity brings a lot of garbage. People who call themselves men of God, they can be the most wicked, even more than atheists. They pray and they praise God too much in the front of you, simply to make you believe that they are good, so you can trust them. So they do everything they can to gain your trust. Be aware from those wicked people. Don't share your information with anybody. Don't share your name. Don't share anything. Because you don't know who's wicked. You know, life is very, sometimes it can be disgusting. So you see how somebody is exposing his wife. But this guy, one day he used to kiss her, he used to call her honey, I love you. And then the evil appear. Or the women doing the same, not only the man. Because a human being can turn into wickedness in the speed of light. All those men, like this woman who her husband cheated on her. If she knew he will cheat on her, she would never marry him, correct? If she knew she would end in such a position, she would never have kids from him. If she knew that he is like this, she would never go to him with him to bed. All of this happened because you do not know. And the second you know is going to be too late. It is impossible to fix it. Right? So be careful. They are doing business. They are businessmen. Many, they call me Lord, Lord, but they don't know me. I will say to them, depart away from me. Muslims, Christians, many of them are businessmen. They do not care for God. Buy this, do this, buy me that. Each one of those channels, go check them out. Every few months, go fund me. Anything they want to do, go fund me. Because simply, GoFundMe is how we go and we bankrupt you and we use you. So why you are receiving money in Patreon? They have a membership in Patreon. You can watch the videos only if you are a member. You know, when I was in Ukraine, I went live just to talk about nothing, walking in the street. I make it a private only for those because I don't want Abdul to join for security reason. Otherwise, all my videos are for free. I don't have hidden videos in Patreon. I don't have a special private. The one who donate, the one who don't donate, he can watch any of my videos. So all the money they make from Patreon, and then they go to GoFundMe, and then super chat. You want me to answer your question? Pay me. I don't want to repeat myself about this, but because it's disgusting. But this is how you know who you are dealing with. The Lord, He taught you, from their fruits you shall know them. Imagine you go to a priest, and the priest, he said to you, in order for me to answer you, put some money in the box. Do you respect the priest? Be honest, do you respect such a priest? In fact, why in the world I need his answer? Obviously, he's not being honest in his answer. He's a businessman. And this is all those people on YouTube are doing. The reason my channel now don't have a big view because YouTube is not making money from me. If I switch to Super Chat, my channel will appear everywhere. It will appear in the search engine. YouTube admitted that they hide channels who don't make money for them. Pay me, I answer you. Do you remember the video of this guy, Daniel? Shish Kebab? He said, in the video, go watch it. We were in his channel live, you know. He says, if you want me to answer your question, don't forget to make Super Chat. I mean, how wicked. Okay, guys, listen. If you want me to answer your question, like His Majesty, like this guy, you think he's something. What the name of this guy? Muslim Learn Turn? How much? $5 a minute. Every minute, $5. $5 a minute? Like, who are you? So those people, the religion for them is a big business. They are not doing charity and they are not serving God. However, I support anyone who exposes Islam, even though he's making money and he's doing business. Are we clear about that? So when I support them, not necessarily because they are good, but because they are doing good regarding that topic. For me, it's more important to expose Islam than somebody making money and making it as a business. All right? Any question? By the way, if you want me to answer your question, don't forget to give me super chat. The super chat drama. And when my channel don't have super chat, I will give it to another person. And the excuse is what? Oh, you know, they are targeting me. Uh-huh. Who want to take my channel? And when super chat is back, oh, I'm back. Super chat come, super chat go. It's not the person coming back, it's super chat. Lord have mercy. Super chat. Yeah, like Zakir Naik too. Even Zakir Naik, you know, Zakir Naik. I mean, it's a big business. Do you know how rich Zakir Naik now? Do you know that those people who deal with religion, how much money they are making? They are not only millionaires, they have millions and millions and millions. And the top of that, people praise them, you know, like, wow, you are wonderful, brother, amazing. Like, what his name, this guy, what's his name? The one who dressed nice suit and the microphone color fit with the suit. He's a Palestinian, by the way. Hen something, I forgot his name. I saw his name in the news lately. He divorced his third wife. Man, this guy is he's very successful Christian. He divorced his third wife. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth wife. Sound like Muhammad. All right? And then they have a private jet. Yeah, Benny Hinn. I wonder why his mom should not call him Penny, not Benny. Other guy, what his name? Mr. Dollar. What his name? His last name is Dollar. Can you believe it? He told the church that the Lord told him to buy a special private jet. Sure. The Lord told me. Guys, do you think it's me? Like the same as Muhammad told the Muslims that Allah told me to marry Aisha. Oh boy. Guys, by the way, today I went to Lowe's and I found the avocado tree. But you know those avocado tree need a warm area to grow. But let me show you this avocado tree. I searched online to see if it's really cold can grow. There's a way to grow it. It's called Marcus pumpkin avocado tree. Anyone have it? I was tempted actually to buy it, but how in the world I'm going to grow it? You need to rub it, you know, to protect it. But this avocado, I think the only avocado in the world is sweet. And not only that, it's in the size of your head. Look at this. So I was really tempted to buy it, you know? But then I didn't know how I was going to survive. Maybe I should grow it in the bedroom. Look at this. Anyone have such a tree? And what is, look how much food inside. It's massive. But it tastes so sweet too, you know? Yeah. They taste incredible. So I was really tempted. Guys, how I can... one of you, he said to me in Patreon, okay, CP, build a glass room. Guys, I'm going to open GoFundMe. CP is stressed. I'm stressed now. GoFundMe so I can build a big house for the tree made of glass. And I install heating. Please, your support is needed. Unbelievable. But really, I wanted to get this tree. I never saw an avocado grow that big. I mean, what the heck is this? Yeah, mostly they need to grow it in South Florida, maybe. Our Marcos pumpkin avocado crop doing well. Look how big those things, you know? Massive, massive. I don't know if I can play his video. I hope they will not flag me. Here they are eating it. Yeah, you can watch it and check it out. Any one of you, he live in a tropical area, get this tree. From what I heard from people, it tastes so good. All right? Avocado. I think it's grow in tropical weather. Yeah, I know it's typical. I know that it's tropical. That's why I'm saying. But it is really good to have it. It is me if I can. If we can.
This is an avocado. It's called the Marcus pumpkin. It's the only avocado I grow that I have to pick with two.
Yeah, and then he speak about the taste. Let us see the taste. We don't want to be flagged for copyright. Let us see the taste.
Avocado. It's really weird to bite into an avocado and taste sweetness. Holy crap.
Oh. All right. Yeah. But you have to have a weather fit for this, you know? And those trees, I searched actually. I was going to, like, I was thinking to buy it. And then I said, actually, I put it in the car. I said, buy it, return it, take it, put it, you know, like, I don't know what to do. So I searched in Google. It can handle cold, but it can handle to -6 degree like degree, not Fahrenheit, you know. So if you live in an area where it gets colder than that, then you have to do, you know, it's going to be headache to grow it, at least, especially in the beginning. Dorian, no, Dorian smell very bad, and it doesn't grow. You know, Dorian need very warm weather. Yeah. So if you are a person who live in a tropical area, get this avocado. It's called Marcos pumpkin. I think they call it pumpkin because it tastes sweet and it's big, you know. And as you see, the flesh inside is like the seed is so small compared uh, to the fruit itself. Like, do you notice the difference in the size? Do you see? Look how much flesh is inside. Like the half of it is maybe a kilo. The half of it will feed, you know, will give you good food. Have you ever tried chocolate hummus? Chocolate hummus? Chocolate hummus? How in the world that work? uh, yeah, you can go if you live in sorry, in Puerto Rico or Virgin Islands or Hawaii. You can grow this one easy, you know. Yeah, then good for you. But if you grow it in a cold area, I don't think it's going to be successful. But you can try. I don't know. You have to do a lot of care, you know, like you have to wrap them, protect them in the winter. And if you have, like, if you live in an area where the ground freeze, that will be very horrible. I don't advise you to even risk it. See the size of it compared to the other ones? Look. This is the, look at the rest. Actually, I saw even some videos, they grow way bigger than this. But I'm trying to avoid, you know, a copyright issue. I saw some, they have really massive ones. Look at this here. See how small the avocado compared to it? Look at this. See here? Look at this here. Do you notice the difference between the normal avocado and this one? Massive. Have you ever tried camellia uranium? I don't know what is that. I never heard of it. What is camellia uranium? Uranium? Is that uranium like the one have radiation? I don't know. I never heard of this before. So I was thinking, I come to a smart idea because I'm an Arab, as you know. I will buy it. I have some friends who live in South Africa, which is next to Brazil. So I said, I will buy the tree, let me put it in the cart, in the car. Then I will ship it to South Africa, which is in the border of Brazil. This is why they are very warm. And they can grow it there. And then I will go to the Afrit. Anyone know the Afrit? If you remember the Afrit in the Quran, the one who can bring anything for you, including furniture, in the speed of light. Afrit. So why I want to grow it here and then the tree would die because of cold? Afrit, who is a strong genie according to the Muslims, he can bring anything you want for you from anywhere in the world before even you move from your chair. So all what I need, I buy the tree, I send it to South Africa in Brazil, next to the Congo in Japan, and then when the fruit is ready, I will call my friends there, and I say, "Is the mango, you know, the avocado ready?" They says yes. Afrit, go bring it. Afrit, he will go bring it in 2 seconds. Do you know Valentina Gomez? I never heard of who is this Valentina. I don't know. I never heard of those names. I hope she is not wicked, you know. I hope she is. What she is, I have no idea. I never heard this name before. Yeah, so Afreed can solve this problem. So I think I found I'm going to buy it. That's it. All right? I'm going to get this tree. Afreed, go bring me the fruit. Afreed goes and bring it in 2 seconds. What do you want more? You know? Look like this guy. He have like a million videos about avocado. Look like his business is avocado. Yeah, look like all his videos is about avocado. Avocado. Ava or avo? Yeah. Yeah, I was actually surprised about, and actually the tree, you see, I saw the tree. The leaves of the tree is so beautiful. The leaves are so big and so beautiful, you know. They don't look the same as normal avocado trees. Really, they look like, you know, those, what they call them, magnolia trees. The leaves are very shiny, big, bright, and beautiful. Let me see if I can find a picture. Marcus, like where we can zoom in. Marcus pumpkin. All right. See, we changed the topic from something annoying to something lovely. Plants are the best of friends you have. Especially if you have a yard, if you have a garden. If you don't, you know, then you grow whatever you can in your balcony and your, you know. But I love trees. I love plants, actually. They will not betray you. And they are decent. And they are beautiful. And they are God gift. You plant a tree, the tree will be there always for you. A human, they will not. They will leave you. Even your kids will leave you. Yeah, I cannot find really a picture of the tree leaves to show you how big they are. Very beautiful. I thought about it like, okay, I will buy it for the leaves, you know. But then if the cold will kill it anyway. The leaves will drop. Yeah, I cannot find. Let us see if we type the word leaves. The images are not clear really. Oh, here we go. This is a small. This is a small image, but maybe you can get an idea. Let us see. Avocado, is that the one? Well, I saw the image. When I click in it, it doesn't show. Or yeah, here you see. Let us show you this one. Even though it's so small, what is the currency here? Let us see here. I don't know what currency is that they are using in this page. 278 what? What is this currency? Anyone knows? What's 278 what? But anyway, do you see how big the leaves? It's just such a small plant. Look how beautiful. You notice with me how beautiful, really? Answer my question, CP, or else. You are not getting any more of any super chat. Oh, okay. Thank you. See how beautiful? I really love the leaves. The leaves look so beautiful, and they are big and very nice. Actually, in the picture here, they don't look even the way they are. I saw them so bright and so nice. And they have them in the store, 50% discount. So it was for 90 something dollars, you know. Now the price is 44, even more than 50. So it's good time to buy now, actually, because you know it's winter, nobody buying. People they will not buy trees. You can save good money. This is which country, guys? The currency? Anyone knows? What is this? Is that a currency symbol? What is this? I don't know. It says here shipped by tropical plant Florida. The Is it possible this is $278? No way. It can't be. That is so expensive if it's dollars. IDK? What is IDK? What currency? Which country? I think when CP retired, is going to be a farmer. I love a plant. I love trees. I love nature. You know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what this currency. It's strange. You know, I never heard of it. Maybe you can use your phone to find what it is. But anyway, this is not important. But there is no way it is for $278. That's very expensive. That's like $60, $80. Okay. That's is possible. You see, the one I saw actually, it is almost 3 times bigger than this one, and it's for $44 because of the discount. You have more than 500 trees, really? That's very, very good. Good for you. Well, it's not about how many, it's about how, I mean, useful they are. But for sure, if you have a land, if you have a house, and you have trees, then you have a free wood. If there are fruit trees, you will have fruit, food, etc. It's a blessing, my friend. Having a land, having trees, having one day the world can go to a chaos, and you will be in your home, in your land, and you will be self-sufficient, while everybody is going to be in trouble. Right? Anyway, well, this is the tree I saw today. I wanted to share with you about it. And if you live in a tropical area, obviously, if I am you, I will not hesitate for a day to buy it. I mean, this guy, he described, there's many videos speaking about their taste. They taste extremely good, according to them. I never tasted, I never hold it, I don't know. Natro, you can, I don't know how you can send the picture. You can send the picture here. No, there's no way. The only way if you make a link for the pictures and you're moving where, Tracy? You do not know my conditions. I have allergy from women. I have no allergy from avocado. I'm okay, but sorry, you know, if I have a land, I will be alone. No Eve, because I want to stay inside the garden. If Eve jump in, I will be end homeless, like what happened to Adam. So I prefer to stay alone. Your land is in Canada. That means you cannot grow this tree in Canada, you know. This is Israeli shekel, really? Oh, I do not know that. Oh, I do not know the currency which Netanyahu, he pay me every month according to Shamshon. He said I'm a Mossad agent. This is Israeli shekel? Seriously? Mean, and I do not know it. I thought I'm getting paid every month from Israel. That's horrible. Okay, this is Israeli shekel, guys. Okay, but they will ship from Florida to Israel. Is that possible? And how many dollars? You said $80, right? Let me see if this is true. I will type Israeli shekel. I'm not saying you're lying, just to check to be sure, you know. Let us see the symbolic for it. Enter now. I don't see the currency symbolic anywhere. Okay, let's search for simple. You are right. It is. Yeah, this is Israeli shekel. I never saw this before, actually. See, every day we learn something new. I don't know what that present. Anyone knows? Is that a Hebrew letter now? I think this is like a Hebrew. Those are 3 letters, right? They present 3 letters merged together. ILS. But I don't know why they are. It is such letters. What is? Not sure. Don't lie, you are a Mossad agent. Yeah, because they are sending me by dollars, you know. You know what? I accept if they send me those avocado. I accept avocado payment too. Not necessarily shekel. I am fine. Actually, I think they can grow it in Israel because in some areas in Israel, they don't get too much cold. You know, the weather. They have not tropical, but you know, I think they can survive there easy. Yeah, their simple is a 3 letters. This is Hebrew, you know, is a 3 letters merged together. ILS. I'm not sure what they present. You can need to check. You need to take a look. How come this one, the fruit is small here? Or maybe in the picture they look like that. Yeah. You see, compared to the next to the, yeah, you see, this is actually the tree I saw. It's like this, but it's big, and the leaves is so beautiful. I was thinking actually, what about if I put it in the bedroom, just for the sake of the leaves? But I don't know if it's going to be healthy, if it's going to survive in just next to a window. Anyone grow them next to a window? Israel border near desert? No, this is the wrong place to grow such a thing, because in the desert, in case you do not know, it gets so cold. Many people, they have wrong idea about desert. They think desert is warm. Desert, the difference between day and night is extreme. So in the desert, it can go to -10, -15, minus whatever, you know, very harsh cold in the desert. And the desert cold actually is very harmful because it's a dry cold. It goes to your bones. Very, very, very bad. $86, maybe without shipping, because if you want to ship to Israel. In fact, how this tree will survive shipping to Israel? They must have a very fast shipping, right? Yeah, Mediterranean weather, not all places is the same. Usually, if you are close from the Mediterranean Sea, it can be warmer, but not necessarily it will be fine. Dry, cold air is bad. Absolutely. Will do fine in Egypt because Egypt still, even in the desert, but it's part of Africa, so the cold there doesn't go extreme like cold of the desert in Saudi Arabia or other area. Egyptian jets, the one is watching. Yeah, if the Egyptian jets, the one they were watching, the wife of Charlie, they can take those fruits and bring it to me, that would be a good idea too. Very good. My Bedouin friends taught me many tricks to survive in the desert. Okay, let me ask you a question. If you are going in the desert and the desert have a very fine sand, how you park your car? Let us see if your Bedouin friend he taught you really something can make you survive. So if you are going in the desert and the sand is so fine, very fine, like flour, how you park your car? Many people, because they park their cars wrongly, they ended. If you park your car in the desert, you turn the engine off, you stop 15 minutes. Your car will sink and you are dead. Sometimes even 2 minutes, not necessarily 5 minutes. Depend on how fine the sand and how much rocks between. If there's no rocks at all, it might be just just a stop without even stopping in full. This sand will suck you down, So what do you do when you want to park your car? You go to the top of the hill, like if we say here, you drive all the way to the top, and then you make the front of your car go a little bit down on the hill, and you stop there. In this case, the sand will start sucking your car, yes, but because the gravity and the car is like, you do not need to push it out. It's already is going to run. This is the only way to survive parking your car in such a place. Many naive people, they just like they want to take a picture, they stop. Don't ever do that in such a desert. This sand is very fine. The wheels of your car will start being sucked down, the same as if it's covered by snow. Those deserts are very dangerous, very deadly. Yeah, exactly. It's like a quicksand. But it takes a little bit more time than a quicksand to suck you down. It is ILS. I know it's ILS. I said that already. It's 3 letters Hebrew. But I don't know what they mean. Why it's ILS? Why they choose ILS? I think like I is Israel, but what is the L? And what is the S? I'm not sure. S may be shekel. L, I don't know. There's many things, you need to learn about the desert. However, every desert is different. Not all of them are the same. For me, I will not prefer to go in the desert, even if I have the most powerful car you can imagine, not alone. Because if your car broke down, you are dead. I don't know now if you can have coverage of satellite for a phone to call, maybe. But even if you have that, unless like you are a very important figure, they will send a helicopter to you or fast rescue, you will be cooked. So you have to take a lot of water with you. And even if you take water and food, imagine the heat. It's really scary. And on top of that, there is a lot of danger. Snakes, scorpions, all kind of crazy stuff. And because it's a desert, all poisoned creatures like snakes or scorpion or even other insect, when they sting you, it is very horrible because there's no water. So their poison is very much concentrated. Like, you remember the guy, guys? You remember? Do you remember the Abdul? Like, come on, don't tell me you forgot, huh? True story.
Each bite,
True story.
the urge will be so much that if one of those snakes bite the
Earth.
this earth,
Earth.
then till the day of Qiyamah, means till the last day, that the whole earth will never ever bring out any greenery.
The whole earth,
Everything will be
brother.
rotten, and no one will be able to harvest any plants or
That's
any
it.
trees or something.
Just
The earth will
because,
be so much
just
poison.
because of a snake that bite the earth, brother. The snake bite the earth, brother. The earth will never have any greenery, brother. One bite from the snake of the desert, with the Christian Prince was telling you about them a second ago. See, Christian Prince contradiction. A second ago, he said to you that those creatures are very, very bad. Look at this face.
Will be full of soap.
By the way, I never get tired from watching and laughing when I see this guy. I don't know how many times I saw this video, but each time I see it, I feel like I watch it for the first time.
Poison, and they will keep biting you. Snakes will keep biting you from day till night.
Sure,
if you
sure.
don't pray, if you don't worship.
Yes, brother.
And each bite, they will, the snakes will bite you. It will take you 70 yards beneath the earth.
Damn.
I mean, a man, no matter how much powerful he might be,
Yeah.
he grabs something and throws it on the earth or on the street, he can hardly bring a crack on it, or maybe move in 1 centimeter, or hardly like that. And that snake will take you 70 yards beneath the earth.
70
You
yards.
will go beneath the earth, piercing the earth, piercing the surface of the earth. Your body will go 70 yards down, and then the snake will bring it back, and then he's gonna bite you again, and this is gonna happen.
Yes,
Imagine
brother.
90 snakes biting you. Each snake have 9 heads and
9 heads.
1 scorpion.
Ah, now we are talking. And one scorpion. I remember once I was going for a hunt in the desert, and we found, those like it's like containers, like portable houses. So maybe some company is looking for oil or something. They built them before. So we said to ourselves, let us get in. We thought we will find the house still we will find furniture, maybe tables to sit, eat. So we opened the door, and the whole floor is covered by sands. But on the sand, you see nothing but tracks of snakes and a scorpion. Very. I mean, and because there is furniture, we found furniture. But who dare to sit? We found the track on the sand, the fine sand going inside those houses. Do you find on them, you find a track of scorpion snakes everywhere. So we decided to leave it quietly and behave. So this guy now, he is exaggerating with his stupidity. But I assure you, one scorpion is enough to kill you.
That scorpion is so much poisonous that there is a. This is a
Now we are talking. This is a true story, brother.
true story, by the way, that once in Saudi Arabia, there was a person who once hit a camel, and it is famous about the camel. I mean, it's a fact about the camel. If you hit that camel, the camel is gonna take revenge. Ooh, be careful. So,
See what happened if you hit a camel? The camel will seek revenge. This kind of people is the one who listen to cow dance and Zakir Carson in America. And they are the same kind of people who listen to someone like Muhammad in Muslim countries. It's the same garbage. Naive, dummy people. And they believe them. The camel will seek revenge. Not your wife, the camel, brother. Should we be fearing the camel? Absolutely. Ooh.
there was this guy in Saudi Arabia. He once hit a camel, and then at night when he was about to sleep, he remembered.
Brother, why this idiot he hit the camel? Why? I mean, don't he know it's dangerous? He is a Saudi, and yet he hit the. Why he hit the camel? Big mistake.
There was this guy in Saudi Arabia. He once hit a camel, and then at night when he was about to sleep, he remembered that, oh man, I hit that camel. And when he was peeking out of the out of his door, he saw the camel standing outside, and he knew that camel is gonna.
I wish I am so good at making cartoon. He opened the door of the tent. He saw the camel waiting for him like a cowboy, and the camel looking at him. Oh, I'm here for you, you coward. Mean. And the guy, he remembered that at night, not at the time. Like, he remember he hit the camel. Like, so all those hours he did not remember. And the camel did nothing to him right away. Why the camel waited for him after he hit him? Like, why he wait until he go home? You know, brother, this is true story.
Gonna catch me, man. I need to run. And he was in a tent. He was not in a house. So he began running. And while running, the camel started to follow him.
Listen, to make you believe in the story, we have to make the story more acceptable. He was in a tent, not a house. Because if you say he was in a house, then how the camel can get in? He was in a tent, brother. I mean, now the story is acceptable.
And the camel was following, and the man went to a graveyard. And in the graveyard, he saw a grave which was a little bit weak.
Weak?
I mean, it was not hard or firm. So he broke the grave and he went inside. And inside he saw a scorpion, a small scorpion, a strange kind of scorpion.
Obviously, this donkey, he never saw a grave in Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, there is no grave. There's no grave. The grave is just a dirt. They bury the person, which means there's no room. There's no marble. They don't do that. They just dig in the ground, they bury the man, and they throw dirt. So he said the grave is weak, as if there's a room. So he thinks that the graves in Saudi Arabia is the same as in many other countries where they build like a room and they put marble or rocks or no. In Saudi Arabia, it is forbidden actually to make any kind of building over a grave.
And he was stinging the dead body. And he got a little bit afraid. That scorpion came out of the grave.
Brother, it's not easy to mention this story. I can tell you are sweating.
And he saw the camel coming. He sting the camel, and the camel all of a sudden died. And it is famous about the camel that if if a snake or any deadly animal bites or stings the camel, it takes at least 7 to 8 days for the camel to die, because camel absorbs the poison very slowly. And when the scorpion stinged him, he died at once. And then the man came outside. He saw the camel is dead. He got happy and he kicked the camel with anger. And when he kicked the camel, his feet till the ankle melted because of the poison. The camel.
Yeah, some countries, you know, like as an example in Egypt, the graveyards is like houses actually, and I believe this is something those Egyptians they inherited from their previous ancestors before Islam invade and the Arab invade. So there is cities actually where there's millions of people live inside those graves. Those graves are occupied by people. It's like, especially if a family they have money, etc. Look at this here. This is all the graves, and there's hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions, they live in those graves. Many they do it by the permission of the one who owned the grave. Many without. Like there's many graves nobody visit. You can tell if the grave, if people come in to visit it or take care of it or not. They open the door, they bring furniture, table, even there's the dead body inside, but so what? I mean, it's a grave. They're poor. It's a city, literally a city. Look at this. All of those are graves. This is not a street. And most of those are graves of rich people. All right? And people live inside. Look at this. See here? This guy is doing shaving. This is a barber shop. That is a good picture, isn't it? So you might find a Starbucks there. It's open inside the grave. Let us open a Starbucks here. You know? Yeah, people live normally inside those graves. Some of those graves are very fancy. Look at this one. See the women? She's sitting there. She lives in the grave. This is a graveyard. Poor people, they have no place to go. They go and live there in the graveyard. Look at this one here. Here it says Allahu Akbar. This is always a graveyard area. Those people live there, you know, full time. You see their laundry, you see, you know. Yeah, this is a grave. Like the door here behind them, this is a grave. They live inside, you know. They can't afford to rent and, you know, to live, you know, no, they're very poor. Oh, this is a massive city there. This is not a small, this is, I'm telling you, if you get inside, you will get lost. If you're a tourist, you get inside, you will not have I mean, you have to have somebody who knows, not just someone is local, someone from there to make you get, and not only it's dangerous too. Because you can imagine all kinds of criminals, drug dealers, prostitution. They are poor people. I'm not saying poor are bad, but you know, poverty brings other things with it. Yeah. All of this is in the graveyards. This guy, him and his family, and they have a TV. They have electricity. Look, look, he have a VCR. No, no, no. Actually, this is satellite. This is satellite receiver. This is satellite receiver on the top of the TV. So he have a satellite too. I mean, what do you want more? No rent, no loan, no mortgage, and he don't pay for electricity. Any one of you would like to rent a villa in the graveyard in Egypt? Let me know. I have connection. Freak. I don't know if you have internet too. I'm assuming so. No, this is called Obamacare. Obamacare will take you to the graveyard right away. Yeah, and you have a phone too, you know. You have, a phone, you have an old phone. I don't know what kind of phone. Yeah, poor people, you know. Yeah, all of this is a graveyard. Look, city, a massive city. Imagine your kids grow here. You know, look at this kid. You can imagine how it looked like at night. You know, at night is different story. This guy, he did not get lucky to be able to have a grave, you know, but he lived in the grave area, so he have those boards. He made like a, you know, cover. You know, oh, this is rubbish wood. Yeah. Here we go. This is inside the grave. Those are lucky ones they have inside. This is, you know, what they call it in English. I'm not sure. This is to put water in it to drink, you know. This woman, hardly she can walk. You can tell she have this walker. Look at this. This is a grave. This is a graveyard. And those kids are playing game. They have a game in the TV. Luxury. And this is the family pictures behind them. And the grave wall. Look at the walls, how they look like. Yeah, this is Cairo, Egypt. Yeah, this is Cairo. They're playing football too. Yeah. So if you think you are not blessed and lucky, well, go to the graveyard in Cairo and enjoy it. And then maybe you will learn how to appreciate what God gave you. And here, by the way, if you know, if you get killed, I mean, you're in the graveyard, literally. They do not need to take you anywhere. You know what I mean? So if you have a fight with somebody, because the area there will be ruled by gangs and, you know, trashy people. So if you get killed, they do not need to carry you anywhere. I mean, this is the best thing about it. They just throw you in any grave they want. There's millions of them. Literally millions. All right? Just have a fight with anybody. They will gang on you and they will kill you. Why people live there? Because they're poor. I mean, come on, what kind of question is? They cannot afford to rent. They cannot afford to normal life. All of those very poor people. Mostly there is no jobs. There is no. Look at this child. She live in the graves. You know. Why people live there, you think? Is that because it's a luxury? They are happy. They are lucky. In fact, I encourage people to see things like this, like sad stories like this, so you can appreciate what you have. Because most of us, we don't appreciate what we have until we lose it. And that is including, health, uh, even luxury. You have your house, you think your house is nothing. Look at those people. All of this is a graveyard. Dead people around you everywhere. Literally. This is the president of Egypt. And we are talking about a massive number of population live in the graveyards. So this is not like a few hundreds, we are talking about hundreds of thousands. The graveyards of Cairo is very massive. See, when you come here in our channel, you learn something, not the same drama you hear in other channel. Here you learn something every time you come here. Something new. You never heard before, you never saw before. And there's other benefit if you live in those graveyards. First of all, you sleep early. I mean, come on. You will sleep early, I guarantee you. Secondly, at night is going to be fun. In this dark, right? Look here, you will be walking, and then you fell down in the grave. So they are digging a grave here, I think, for somebody, maybe an infant, Yeah. All are living in graves. Oh, this guy, he have a shisha. Sure. I mean, oh, look, you have a green next to you, tree. Your jacket is in the door. You have a pillow underneath of your ass. And you have a fruits in front of you. And the tea in the gas. We need shisha. Now it's perfect. Right? Now everything is tamam. Aman Rabbi Aman. Yeah. And the government, they don't dare to do anything to them because that will make a revolution, We are talking about millions of people. And when those poor people, they go crazy, they can burn your city. This is a statement they write on a grave. This is a grave. All is graveyards. Look at this poor man, Oh, this guy have a couch. And look, the cat is there. Yeah, and if and this is why they will come to Europe. And then when they come to Europe, like Mimi Hijab, this is where Mimi Hijab and his people live. When they come to Europe, they start making fun of Europe. This guy, he have a closet in the graveyard. Poor man. This guy is peeing here, you see? This guy, he is doing the ritual of Allah. He is pissing on the grave. You see him? This guy? He is pissing. Yeah. Enough? Or show you more? The graveyards is a city by itself. Oh, here there's nothing. Let us see something else. But look how it's a city, you know. Look at those here. Maybe it's enough to show you. I mean, that there's nothing but disgusting stuff. What do you think? Nothing but madness. Be thankful that you are not living there. We might laugh, we might, you know, but life is horrible. Life can be very tough on people. There is some people, their graveyard is bigger than a villa. Like, look at this graveyard here. Let me show you. So, a rich family, very wealthy, their grave is like this. Let us see if we can open it. It's taking time to open. Not sure why. Maybe because my browser don't allow advertising. Yeah, possibly. Marble, big, huge, you know. And then the rest of the nation, they hardly can afford. Yeah, I think it's not going to open. Look at this. Finally. You see, those are graves. But obviously, those are rich people. So they build a big villa. Inside the villa, there's rooms. And in every room, there's a couple of the grave for the family. And as you see, marble, you know, fancy graves. Like here, not only the grave, behind him, there's like a kind of fancy wood. See? When you are rich, the new grave is a fantasy. And then those poor people, if they got lucky, I mean, if they got lucky, they will live in such a place. But maybe, obviously, here they will not be allowed because those people, they are not going to allow them. You know, they are rich, and obviously they are coming, taking care of the grave. They will not allow them. How many of you see this for the first time? I'm sure if you are from Egypt or, you know, you will be familiar with it. But most likely, none of you know those things. It's good to learn, right? Increase your knowledge about the world. And those areas are very scary, by the way, because drug dealers, wanted criminals, you know, killers, all they go and hide in that area because police don't go there. In order for the police to go there, they have to go in a big force, like big number, because it's very dangerous. The vendors of drugs, etc., all kind of illegal stuff happen in these areas. They hide their stuff there. They hide their men. They, you know. And when the police come, let us say there's somebody, even for a funeral, the news is spread and everything will be hidden. Like, you know, those who they are wanted, they will be disappearing. Yeah. All right. If any of you would like to go there, let me know. You make super chat, I will take you. See the benefit of super chat? Now we know why they have it. I will take you. It's actually beautiful. Micah, he loves graveyards. Okay. I see. Well, why you don't stay there? Actually, I spent the night once in such a like place, but not like this. It was a smaller. We were going hiking and etc. And then a storm, a rain. It was massive storm. So we found like a place like this open. We went inside. And the ones with me, they were worrying snakes, etc. I said, "No, no, this, the dead ones are the most safe people ever. Be aware, be worried from the living ones, not from the dead one." Right? Well, already the Ukrainian church, they have their website. You can go donate if you want. Somebody said in the previous video, CP is asking people for donation. I thought you don't like super chat, you stupid idiot. That was not for me. That is for Ukrainian church, not for me. This is not my. This is for the Ukrainian. They have orphan, they have etc. Have nothing to do with me. I never speak about donation to me. I have the Patreon, and as you see, it doesn't even show. I never said to people, go and donate to me. When the last time I did? I have books on Amazon. I don't mention them. I should. Anyone who have books, he should mention each time he go, hey guys, don't forget to buy my books. When the last time you heard me saying, go and buy my books? Books, not halal cat food. As no shame to mention your books, right? I don't. Anyway. Pray that you will never face consequences of life and war and poverty, because it is ugly and disgusting and evil. When you are poor, everything go around you. When I say around you, you will feel like you are in a circle. You will be dizzy. You will be confused. How to survive, how to eat, how to make living, how to stay warm. Life is not what you know anymore. And human being, as long he is not hungry, he don't notice it, he don't see it. Just to show you the difference between graveyards in Egypt of Christians and graveyards of Muslims. Take a look. Right away you will notice the difference. From the, horrible, scary stuff, like this one here is a rich place, This is Armenian grave actually in Egypt. Those are Armenian. Flowers, trees, Big difference. This is a church. Armenian church in Egypt. Not sure what the name of it. Armenian priest. Here they are talking about 1.5 million Christian Armenian being killed by the Ottoman. This is here the Armenian language, It says Batrukhanat al-Arman bi-Masr. So this is here the patriarch of the Armenian in Egypt. This is not the patriarch, this is just a priest. All right. I think we have enough for today, and I hope we have a good time, and I hope we learn something good for today, for tomorrow, for whatever days to come. And what we learn from what happened around us, especially these days for some reason, we notice how people, they betray each other. We notice how everything can go wicked. So remember, there's only one person you can trust. That is your Lord. Everything around you can be either disappear or switch against you, including your own family. There's one, and one person only will never change. Therefore, I say I can trust only one person. I can put full trust. And the rest, I can put trust, but not full trust. Because a human being change. Can change to be bad, can change into good. So you have to be ready for whatever possibility come with the change. Your wife who love you today, she might leave you tomorrow. Your husband who adore you today, he might spit at you tomorrow. Your son, you take care of him, you spend your money, you send him to school, he might dump you tomorrow. It might none of this happen. They might be loving and good with you forever. We pray for that. However, you have to be always ready that a human being is not trustworthy. God, he trusted Adam and Eve in heaven, yet they did not keep the trust. He gave them the keys of heaven. Live, enjoy. Even that was not good for them. This is why you as a human being, you have always to acknowledge that life has good and bad, and Satan is real. Satan is real, it's not a fiction. And because Satan is real, the same as God is real too. Because he's real, the Satan, he can get into any head and make it satanic. And a lot of people fail every day. So don't be surprised. So be vigilant, be strong, arm yourself with the knowledge and the trust of God, not of the trust of man. For those who trust the man, they will fail. Always will fail. And I hope you understand what I'm saying. You want 100% loyalty? A dog. No, not true. A dog is not loyal. If you understand the nature of animals, actually, dogs and human are very similar. You see, this like Marjorie, Greene, she's like a dog. As long Trump was feeding her bones, she barked for him. When he stopped, she barked at him. Your dog will do the same. They are food motivated, not loyalty motivated. So you understand dogs wrong. All right? If you don't feed them, they will not know you. They recognize you because you feed them, not because you play with them. All animals are the same. And a human is no different. A human being, he have a benefit from you, he will praise you. Amazing you are. You have money, everybody will call you sir. You have power, everybody will bow down to you, even if you are the most wicked criminal. A human being is not too much different from a dog. However, a human being, when he close to God, then he will become a human. So what Jesus did, he brought us back to our humanity, to our human nature. Otherwise, without God, we are just animals. sexually motivated, money motivated, food motivated, not loyalty. But with God, you are born again human. See, when the Bible speaks about you being born again what? You are born again to humanity. You are again as God created you to be. You come back to your nature to be loving, trustworthy, giving. The more you are close to God, you are, the more trustworthy you are. The more you are good to your wife, to your husband, to your children, to your neighbors. The more you are away, the more you are vicious, like a dog with rabies. And you know, for me, I see things differently. Like even when somebody says, I love dogs, right? Most of people, when they have dogs, they don't love dogs. They love themselves. You need a company, you need a companion, you need somebody to amuse you, someone to play with. Not because you love dogs. You are missing something in your life, and you are seeking a company. You are lonely, maybe. You are looking for entertainment. So you bring an animal, and this animal will be yours. You put him in a leash. You give him little food, he bark for you. He dance for you. Sit down. Shake hands. All of this to entertain you. In the best scenario, to guard you. So a human being, when he say, I love animals, in reality, it is not really about loving animals. It's about you need them for a reason. And then you need to ask yourself, what is the reason? Entertainment, guardian, company, whatever it is. But none of those are love. Most of them, it's about being selfish. I'm not saying you are bad if you have a dog, no. I'm saying that you use the dog, and the dog use you. You see, today the cat came around my house, a street cat. She come always. She's very tricky. She go between my legs. She meow. And I know what she wants. She wants food. That's it. The second her belly is full, bye bye. I don't see her. She did all the tricks you can imagine. She flip in front of me. She meow, and she look at me. They are very, very tricky. In fact, she make you feel victim, like guilty. She make you feel guilty if you don't give them food. They are very smart, extremely smart. She go in front of me and she lay down, and then she flip left and right, back. It's like a gymnastic, you know. All of this because she want food. Put the food in front of her. She is full. Her stomach is full. I will not see her again until she is hungry again. Right? They are animals. So many human beings are the same. They want you to feed their stomach. They want to make money from you. They come and stay online for 6-7 hours with you because of super chat. As long as you are giving them super chat, they will stay with you. They will flip their belly in front of you. They will answer your questions. If you don't feed their belly, they ignore you. Right? So I hope you understand what I'm saying to you. And there's many around you in your life, they are the same. Even your own family. There's many children, they don't care for their parents, they care for the money they receive from them. It's a fact. There's many, they will not even say hello to you if you are poor. But if you won the lotto, everybody become your cousin and your friend. Cats, human, dogs, many creatures are the same. Unless a human being is close to God, and then he will become a new creation. So How we know who is the one who is living like a cat or a dog, and who is the one who is a person we can trust? From their fruits you shall know them. How much they are attached to money and business, how much they worship money, how much they are pervert and sexuality. You will find out. But you better find out sooner as possible, before they fool you and they destroy you. So I want to say thank you guys for being here. And I hope I will be able to come here tomorrow if I could. Now, don't forget, if you live in a tropical area, to buy this Marcos. See, I'm doing advertising for for avocado. This massive, huge. I get upset, man. I want to get this tree. What I will do, I will change. I'm going to pray for a global warming. So tomorrow is going to be tropical here. And then I will grow this avocado tree and eat this sweet avocado. It's a sweet avocado. I never heard of a sweet avocado. So I hope I will go to sleep, wake up in the morning. I found all the Arctic is melted and all the tropical areas become here. So I can grow tropical trees. See how selfish I am? Almost I destroyed the whole world to grow avocado. But anyway, if you live in a warm area, I advise you to buy this avocado tree. It's called Marcos Pumpkin Sweet Avocado. Actually, sweet is not part of the name. Don't be confused. It's called Marcos. I don't know why they call it Marcos. I have no idea. Pumpkin because it's so big, and I think it tastes like pumpkin, maybe. Yeah. Just get it. All right. And I will see you soon again. God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. Love you all. See ya.